again. Steve's back. Tell some men.
Don't rush the process. Trust it. Great things take time.
Hello everybody and welcome to the match preview for Sunderland versus Hull on Good Friday, 5:30 kick-off here at the Stadium of Light. Apologies for whatever the fuck that was, but yes, Paul and Paul have finally managed to get together for another video, so here we are. Paul, how do you want to kick this one off?
Well, we'll get this out of the way with someone has finally won the shirt. Name or singing. Apologies everyone. Someone has finally won this one. You name me, anybody who gives the amount of shirts away, where do you? Nay fucker. It's that one, and Stephen
Leland Conlin has won this one, so well done. Get in touch with either me or Paul. You've messaged me a few times asking when our videos are going to be up, because for some reason you like watching us. But yeah, get in touch and we'll get it sorted, and we'll get it sent to you, and we'll get a picture with it as well. And also
on Friday we can actually.
Yes, on Friday. Just get in touch. And also, we're going to film this one as well.
Go on then, yell at you, do it.
And on this one, we also have yet another shirt. I was thinking, I haven't discussed it with him yet, but what I was thinking is we could, one day in the holidays, go live. And say, go live somewhere in Sunderland and say, right, first one he is to get here gets the shirt.
I love that idea. Through who, Stephen?
Through
Lou Soccer.
That's the one, Lou Soccer. They keep on sending us shirts to give away, and obviously we advertise them. And yeah, it's going well.
So go and follow their website. Link is in the description below. That's the next one.
And he's also going to flash it up here. There's an editing job for you.
This is for a bigger gentleman. Step back a bit, Steve. Get fully in. It's a big shirt, so it's a large. It will
so it's still too tight for me. But still, Real Madrid long sleeved home shirt.
Get subscribing, because the only way you're going to win at this. Right, Stephen, we'll crack it straight back on with the rest of the video. Obviously, you know what we'd forget to mention all the time? You've got to hit the thumbs up on this video.
And subscribe, it's free.
We forgot to mention it. Sunderland, I'm going to quickly talk about them, then we'll get on to Hull against Burnley, because we didn't do a review of any sorts, really. I was out.
Wait, so was that?
Yeah, we're out and all. And the way we played, we were really organised. I was very impressed with Lyndon Gooch, Luke 09. They put the bodies on the line. Tell you what, Teller is one of the best players in this league in that position. And Luke 09 pocketed him. He absolutely 100%. Kept him quiet. And I was very surprised because Piercy is out.
And he made him drop his arse.
He did. He did.
Or he was just scared of getting kissed.
Probably that one. He didn't fancy your neck on, did he? No, but them two experienced the physicality they brought into the team. Yeah. I've always said we've missed Gooch because he didn't press early in the season. And I'm so glad he's got in the starting 11. I was very surprised about the starting 11, to be honest. As my balls dropped there when I said that. I was surprised.
I was surprised to see Ekwa, but then at the same time I wasn't, which makes no sense whatsoever. Because obviously Bar, Michu and Ahmad had just come back from international duty. They played a lot of minutes. Obviously Benoe came back injured, which is just mint.
Yeah, I know.
But so he said that they might not be ready, because they played a lot of minutes in international duty. And you know what it worked? Ekwa, yes, look, he got his first start in red and white against the best team in the league. I've seen a lot of people slating him, which is not surprising from Sunderland supporters. Yeah. But he started off very nervy.
He grew into it, didn't he?
He grew into the game. He got better as the game went on. At the start of the game, I was like, oh, bloody hell. A few wayward passes, a few dodgy first touches. But he grew into the game. It was probably a lot of on his shoulders, getting in against the best team in the league. All we've got to do is just give him time. And I believe he's got all the attributes to be a hell of a centre midfielder.
Totally agree with you. That's exactly sort of what Mowbray said. He's played minimal minutes on the first team football, and you've got to give him time.
He's never played first team football until he came to us.
That's what I'm saying. You've got to be patient with the lad.
We're throwing him in.
He's a magician with his left foot, apparently.
Right.
So hopefully we can say that if he starts on Friday or if he comes on off the bench. He says he's a big physical lad and he needs to learn to use his physicality. He says once he does and it clicks, he's going to be something.
Well, he's still only young. He's 20, 21 year old. You know what I mean? So I mean, look, yes, he wasn't a contender for man of the match on Friday, but at the same time, he showed signs that he can be good, that he can become a good physical presence in the centre of the park.
I don't know. He always gets criticised.
Always gets criticised.
He put a shift in though.
He put a shift in.
He grafted his arse off.
Everybody did. I think. Look, we can go through the whole team. Everybody put a shift in. It was a good performance. It was. With the first team in over a year to keep a clean sheet at Turf Moor, which is no easy feat. No. They've scored goals for fun all season. They had a couple of chances, but again, our defenders were just throwing the lives on the line. Danny Barr
should have squared that ball low.
Yes,
but took a deflection at the crossbar. Jack Clark.
But if it dipped under the crossbar, you wouldn't have been saying it. You know what I mean?
Why are you? No.
It's like saying, Harry Kane should have took that free kick in the World Cup, that penalty in the World Cup. But obviously, before he took them, was like, yeah, Harry Kane.
But yeah, one of them.
The substitutions came on; they made an impact. Everyone, we got the ball in the back of the net, but it was right to be disallowed because he was miles offside and stood right in front of the goalkeeper's vision.
He impeded him, didn't he?
Oh yeah, definitely. But I think overall a draw was probably a fair result.
So I was going. One of my questions was in the notes. Are you happy with the amount of points you've accumulated?
Yes, I am.
In them games?
A draw with Luton's on fire, and like we said in the match preview for Luton, Luton's this team that everyone's focusing on your Burnleys, your Sheffield United, your Middlesbroughs at the minute. No one's focusing on Luton, and Luton's just creeping along. They're just creeping along, and they keep on going up and up and up.
That's the thing.
So we're drew with them. We're drew with the best team in the league, Burnley, keeping a clean sheet, beating Norwich away from home, and like I say, we're unfortunate against Sheffield United. So I think you've got to look at them 4 games and think, you know what it is? We've done ourselves justice. We've done ourselves proud.
We're competed.
Exactly. That's a good way to put it.
In practically all of them games, what you've mentioned, we competed. We didn't look out to place. But that's the thing. That's the worrying thing when it comes to Sunderland team for me. Them top teams that allow us to play our style of football as well, because they play sort of similar, like where they come out and they play. They're not just going to sit in. And
we do. We play better against footballing teams.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So now we're going to be coming up against a team who's battling near down the bottom of the table. So
I wouldn't say Hull is that team. They're not battling down the bottom. I mean, they're only 6 points below us. I think against Hull, because Hull's quite similar as well. Hull don't tend to sit down, sit back.
Cardiff coming up though, you know.
But we're not talking about Cardiff yet.
No.
But I think Hull will move up. That'll bring us nicely on to Hull. Aye. With Hull, they've won 12, drew 12, lost 15 this season. They're a very unpredictable team. They're capable of beating the top teams, but they're also getting beat off the lower teams. They're a very hit and miss team, a bit like what we have been at times this season.
Aye. They also quickly jump in. They conceded. I think they conceded 5 goals in 5 games, but they've kept 5 clean sheets in 10 games, which is good. It means they're solid at the back, really.
Well, they've
only conceded many goals.
They've won 1 of the last 9. They've drew most of them.
Aye.
At the minute, they seem to be draw specialists.
They haven't been battered, really, apart from Burnley 3-1.
Is that being battered?
No, not
by
really.
Burnley?
No, not really.
You know what I mean? I mean, they've scored 43 goals this season. They've conceded 53. So they don't. I mean, I think we've scored something like 54 this season, and we've conceded a little bit less.
In the last game against Rotherham had 10 men, and their goalkeeper got man of the match. So that just tells you all you need to know about that game. They peppered them, but they just couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. And a draw, I think Hull supporters would have been a bit gutted about if getting the draw.
The Rotherham player only got sent off in the last 10 minutes.
But
still, you know what I mean?
Their goalie got man of the match. I think they had 15 shots on target.
Well, at the start, Rotherham only had 4 shots in the whole game. So that's well. But coming against us, we're a team that creates a lot more. Aye. I mean, I know Rotherham beat us, but I think they only had 2 shots on goal and they scored them both.
You're right.
So I've got something in my bloody eye. But they're unpredictable. You can't take them lightly, and they love a draw, a bit like we do at times. But how's this Friday going to go? Well, obviously we'll find out Friday, but
I hope it's a day like this.
I hope it had to as well. I'm going to set the caravan afterwards. A few players to watch out on for Hull then. They've got Oscar Estepinan. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Apologies if it's not. He's got 13 goals this season and 1 assist. He's obviously their top main goal scorer. In midfield, they've got Ozan Tufan. I believe he scored against us earlier in the season.
He's a Turk, isn't he?
Aye. Get away with a name like that. He's a midfielder. He's got 5 goals this season. And another midfielder, Regan Slater, he's got 4 goals and 3 assists. And then they've got a centre-back called Jacob Greaves, who's massive because he's bigger than me. And he's got 4 goals and 2 assists this season.
So he's 6'5".
He is, actually, yes.
I mean, you're 6'4".
So I'm not. I'm 5'10".
I'm 4'10". So I wonder if that Ozturk. I wonder if that Turk and Lowfield. I got butchered the other week.
They're not. The main midfielder's are Tufan, and he hasn't got any assists this season, so does that say he's a ball greedy kid or what? I do not know. But like I said, we can't take them lightly. They're going to be up for it. They always are. Every team that comes to the stadium's up for it.
Well, last time we played them, we drew 1-1 with them, and where Mcglynn got sent off.
Yeah, a lot of times we've played against Hull. If I remember, like the last few times when we played them over the years, a lot of them have ended in draws.
They have,
which I hope it's not on Friday.
It's going to be hard game, like you say.
They're all hard.
The form is the sitting 13th. Away form, they are a bit better away than they are at home, sitting 11th.
Another feeling.
So, we're the same. So, could this be a draw? It does scream a bit of a draw, but no. This is what I wanted to see. Could we get the top 6? hopes.
Mathematically, yes.
Mathematically,
are
it's
we
still
no.
alive.
It is still alive.
Why not? Why not?
I just don't think we will.
They're competing with every team in the league, including Burnley. We've took some good points off teams what we're fighting in the top 6. Why can we not?
Right, our last 3 games we've drew 2, lost 1.
We beat Blackburn, we've beat Norwich.
No, but our last 3 games we've drew 2, lost 1. So we've picked up 2 points and 3 points. Where 3 games where, yes, they've been against brilliant teams, but the teams around us, they've been picking up points.
Aye.
Look, the playoffs are still doable. Do I believe we're going to get there? No. Would I be over the moon if we did?
Yes. So where do you reckon we're going to finish?
I think we're going to finish 9th.
9th?
9th.
I reckon we're going to finish 7th on goal difference. Do you know what I've said all season that I would love it? I think we're going to make the top 6, but anyway, injuries. Did you see Huggins is out? I feel sorry for that.
I do. I feel really sorry for him. He's young.
Sorry for him.
He's shown real promise when he's played, and obviously hence the reason we signed him and things like that. But the bloke seems to have come here and just been made of glass.
He has.
He was warming up for the under-21s and pulled a hamstring. Oh, yeah. He felt the twig, so they brought him off. He didn't actually pull it, but he felt it. So they didn't risk him.
But they said wishing you a speedy recovery, and then they quickly deleted the tweet. So I wonder if it's because he just said he felt it.
He said I think he might have said it feels tight or it doesn't feel right. So instead of risking him,
I hope he's not properly injured.
We've got a dodgy record at home. Wait, yes, we are. For a home record, it's a dodgy record at home. And we're on Sky again. Oh. Which, to be fair, I mean, we drew our last game on Sky. We won our game before that on Sky. So, we'll see. We just need the fans to get behind the lads. We do.
That's what we do. Our home atmosphere, I'm not even bothered. It hasn't been the best. Look at Burnley away. Look at the videos, what you've seen on social media when they were singing the Michu song.
Non-stop.
Non-stop. It was bouncing. Burnley supporters have been seeing on videos and TikToks and that Sunderland's been the best fans they've had at Turf Moor. So I just love it if we could bring that sort of atmosphere to the Stadium of Light on Friday. Just have it bouncing. But
it's a Good Friday. No one's at work, so everyone will be in the boozers all day. Full of drink, full of confidence, nice and loud at the match, get the crowd pumping.
I actually got the tavern before that. Get a few jaws down.
I mean, earlier on, we've played 4 of the top 6 in our last 4 games, and we've won, lost and drew, so it's not a bad at all. It's a good run against them calibre of teams, and hopefully we can come on Friday to here and play with a confidence and a bit of belief about ourselves.
Well, Mowbray says that they didn't fear anybody. He said it after the Burnley game. They didn't fear anybody. So for me, I think the way they're playing, and I'm going to put a clip in of Luke 09 in training. You know when they're doing the training here, he says there's only one way to stop Roberts. He sent Roberts up.
I haven't seen it.
Oh mate, it's just been put on as I was driving down. They're playing with confidence. They've got no to lose, really.
But they're all free hits. We're not. I know we're mathematically not safe, but we are.
We are.
We're not going down.
No.
We're still a chance at the playoffs. I think. Look, I think we're. Of the last run of games we've had, I think we're going to be playing with a bit of confidence because we've put up a hell of a fight and come away with points against the best teams in the league.
We have.
And now we're coming against lesser teams, if you will. I don't want to say put nothing against Hull, but a little bit lesser teams. Right? They're not as good as what we have come up against in recent games. And I think we're going to be up for it, and I think we're going to feel full of confidence, and I think we're going to do it. I'm
totally in agreement with what you've just said there. Really,
it is a change.
I know it is a change, isn't it? It's a change. I really am. I totally agree with you. I think we're going to be too much for them. The confidence is going to be sky high. Hopefully, we'll get a massive attendance there, like we always do. People hate us seeing that, but we do.
And Gail Hart's getting on the score sheet.
You reckon?
Alright, definitely.
Oh, right. So, Stephen, that moves us nicely on to score predictions. I pulled one back.
It's 5-2. It's 5-2. So you've got what, 7 games left to overtake us?
I think I should be going first on that note.
You've been first the last 3 games.
Well,
go on.
I'm going to go first this one because you're adamant that I'm.
I guarantee you're not going to pick the same score as me anyway.
On this game, like Stevens just says, we're going to be playing with full of confidence, a bit of a swagger. We've played Burnley and we put in a good performance, decent. The lads didn't look out of place. I'm going to go for a Sunderland 4-1 win. I've never done that for years.
No.
I've never done it.
You said 4. I'm saying 4-0.
Oh.
I'm saying 4-0 when you went 4-0. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, no.
I was expecting you to come up with your usual tippy-tappy bullshit of, I think it's going to be a tough game. I think we're going to come, I think I'm going to go for a Sunderland 1-0 win.
No, I think we're going to finally put a team to the sword and like.
Well, I'm saying 4-0, you're saying 4-1.
Right.
I've got belief in the defence.
I think it
he
was
hasn't.
Wigan last time on it. I went Bollard's out, and he saw.
But then you've got 09 and back.
You know
what I mean?
And Gooch has
Gooch is
back in, and he's big.
Hume's actually stats-wise, Hume's the best fullback in the league.
Aye. Oh wow.
So happy days. But that's pretty much
it,
really,
right
isn't it?
now, then.
That's pretty much it.
Alright, so everybody, comment below your score predictions. We've got a new shirt to give away.
But we haven't decided if we're giving away on the score predictions yet.
No, we'd still put it down. Anyway.
We might. I was thinking, I haven't discussed it with him yet, but what I was thinking is we could one day in the holidays go live and say go live somewhere in Sunderland and say right, first one he is to get here gets the shirt.
I love that idea, but they've got to be a subscriber.
Oh, you've got to be a subscriber. You've got to rock up and you've got to prove that you're subsubscribing. It's a bit like them two blokes on TikTok.
I love it.
They just stand there with signs.
That's what we're doing.
We're going to sit at the end of the pier and just watch the thousands of people sprinting down the pier to try and get the Real Madrid shirt.
Thousands, and like near one turn up.
2 8-year-olds running like that on their electric scooters. Come on.
If someone's on them e-scooters, will be there in 5 minutes.
No, they'll run out the GPS.
Yeah.
I've done that
I
before.
will not even be able to go live there now because the signal will not reach. And anyway,
we'll find out.
That's the idea. That's the plan. When we're thinking about digging it, because we need to give them a bit of that time.
Well, no, that's the thing. That's the thing. It's good. Is that what we're definitely going to do?
Definitely going to dig.
Right, we're definitely doing that, right? And it's going to be during the Easter holidays. Whether it's going to be this week before the Hull game or it's going to be next week, we don't know. There'll be a little notification an hour before we do it, and then we will go live.
But we'll be doing preview or something, because then there'll be actual reason to do the live. And people will be tuning in.
Well, yeah, because we're not just going to go right live and just sit there.
I just sit there, just like that.
No, we'll do a little video live.
I will take a preview and you can come and try and grab the shirt. That's about it then, Stephen.
Yeah, happy days.
Get the thumbs up.
Subscribe if you're new.
How are the lads?
Yes, you said me line.